Good morning, teacher. My name is Evelyn Santacruz. I'm on the level 93B. I'm going to explain my micro project. Okay. The theme is learning difficulty and dyslexia in basic education. The objectives, general objective is to know strategies and solution to the difficulty of dyslexia in the process and teaching learning of reading and writing. Specific objectives, develop motor skills in the reading process and improve the attention and motivation of the dyslexic child and improve comprehension about reading and writing through playful activities. The introduction, the dyslexia is a problem that can be observed in a school. It's one of the main factors of a school troubles or the difficulties reading and learning because it's a disorder, basically affects in the learning on reading, but also manifests also in writing. And the poor understand and stimulate to affect approximately 1 to 10 children, causing school failure. And to cope with this situation and improve learning, is necessary to detect the disorder early. Justification. Okay, the purpose of the encourage the habit of reading and improve writings, showing many strategies to facilitate understanding of children in the teaching, learning process through activities and through dyslexic children. Theodoric frame, cause. And many causes that present the dyslexic child and problems and learning, family history, social problems, exposure, the nicotine, drugs, alcoholic, or infection during pregnancy. The characteristics of the students with dyslexia. Many characteristics that be present and some difficulties in writing language and serious difficulties in spelling, show learning from reading. A consequence of dyslexia. The many consequence is disinterest in the study, low school grades, they are often marginalized from the group. Types of dyslexia. Many types of dyslexias. Dyslexia acquired, dyslexia evolutionary, dyslexia phonological or indirect, dyslexia superficial, dyslexia mixed or deep, among others. So many strategies, some free strategies, strategies for reading, and strategies before reading. Reading can forest the text by looking at the drawing and graphics, examining the title and subtitles, reading anticipation impress explicit and implicit understanding by facilitating the activation of prior knowledge. The strategy during reading. One of the main ones is to identify and prioritize the ideas of the text and ordering the confirmation and correct when the comes. And strategies after reading is identify the main idea and the most difference from the topic, and the summaries. Understand the operation that allows to reduce information for the text and to other more abstract negative ideas. Okay, continue with the resource. We resource that may utilize by chips, laptop, images, internet, and the materials. The materials, sheets, A4, colors, lyrics, images, pictures, worksheets, and exercise cards to perform. And some activities we make that with the cards. First, the child be given a box with letters. Um, where from must select and each other in the corresponding order to form a word. And second, can form groups of two students. And will be formed as they will provide will a field where they must find letters indicating the words. And third, their activity can go and make with the child is given an image where must recognize the correct name in the image presented. The conclusion, finally, I conclude by saying that this project show the relationship between dyslexia and the problems existence arising from in the field of basic education. And 11, some from my perspective is just one more step to continue investigating and manage the primary problems. Most of the appear of the dyslexia students during in development synchronous and asynchronous class. And the summary of my project is that the dyslexia influence reading and writing, mainly because it is difficult at the moment, reading and writing doesn't place in question. Marks spell reading and the writing syllabus are placed by each other, and children's academic performance decrease, discourage, and they don't want to learn. The dyslexic child undergoes anxious learning strategies to promote and improve this difficulty, and to carry out activities with materials such as index card and reading and writing exercise, but of the students with the supervision and guidance of the teacher in the construction of knowledge. And in this process, and the reading and writing, at the same time, breathe and chance, and their imagination and positive, and incorporating specific strategies that little by little are applied in habits that motivate to learn and successfully and overcome this difficulty. Thank you, teacher. And this is all of my presentation of my project. Thank you.